Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. This game in Milwaukee marks the start of a homestand for the Bucks. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Pass to Jackson. Down low. And stolen by Irving. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. On the wing, Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. 6 to shoot. Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And a wide open look for Irving. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got 8 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Lopez. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
A great feed by the center. Lopez is a solid passer. Maybe one of the better passing fives in the league.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. For the finish. And Kuzma slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Another miss by Irving. The Bucks train. Antetokounmpo up top. Pass to Lopez. Inside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thanks, David. And the basket by Lillard.
Usually Lillard does damage from way outside, but he can get to the mid-range and score some buckets.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now here's Giannis, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Out to the wing. Nobody near Lillard. It's good. This game is all even. Lillard's got 5 now.
And that's been Lillard's forte ever since breaking into the league.
And stolen by Prince. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. And he banks in the layup.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high score. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Over to the wing. Dinwiddie outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Mavericks making a switch here. Bucks leading by 4. Lillard outside. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. To the inside. Lock at 6. Portis can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 4. To the paint. Here's Lively. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Now, Dinwiddie, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Three-pointer, Lillard. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And it's Davis missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Right side, Antetokounmpo. To the left wing. Portis the screen. Lopez outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lopez has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. On the wing, Dinwiddie. No scoring in this one. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Lively with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Outside for Davis. Puts up a 3. Here's Lively. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Kuzma outside. To the inside. And he jams it with authority.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
And here is Davis after Taurean Prince hitting the 3. Pass to Exum. Inside. And stolen by Kuzma. Giannis outside. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Prince misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Lively. Outside for Davis. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Mavericks trailed by 6. Thompson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got 6.
Even with the hand up, it's not bothering Klay Thompson. Just measured that one off.
Outside, Green. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, Antetokounmpo following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Portis can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Davis missing.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 9 points in the game so far.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Plenty of space. And Davis pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 6. Irving from long range. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Milwaukee making a switch here. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Lillard outside. Lopez a screen. Giannis right side. It's stolen by Davis. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Irving for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. It's off the run. And it's Lillard missing. The Mavericks leading. Outside, Davis. Davis sends a screen. Irving from long range. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Lillard outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Lillard's got 11 points.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Thompson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Milwaukee now, trailing by 2. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Pass to Lopez. Outside, Green. There it goes, Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go, and in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
Outside, Irving. Outside for Davis. Thompson from long range. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
42, the Mavericks, 42.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Marshall. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Green. 3-pointer, Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Outside, Antetokounmpo over Davis. Giannis, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And again, the Bucks miss. And the Mavericks with possession here. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. That's a 2 from Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Oh, Davis down low.
The size and skill combination really puts pressure on the D. Davis so good at using it to his advantage.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Lopez. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pass to Lively. And stolen by Lillard. On the wing, Giannis. Outside Portis. Here's Lillard. Rebound by Marshall. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And stolen by Portis. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Lillard uses the glass to drop it in. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Milwaukee in the lead. To the middle, and Davis sends it back.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
Pass to Thompson. It's Clay off the drive. Gafford misses. Here's Antetokounmpo. the wing, Jackson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, don't just look for your shot all the time if you're the superstar. Giannis mixing it up really well here tonight.
Outside Irving. Over Jackson. Dallas again missing. Bucks leading by 4. Giannis outside. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Lillard. Pass to Portis. It's good from long range. And the Bucks lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Tries the spin move. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
We all know how devastating Kyrie can be scoring the basketball, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. It was a fantastic ball. you